Glasgow, May 10th, 1980. Hampden Park lies beneath a heavy Scottish sky. Nearly 70,000 fans gather for the biggest day in the football calendar, the Scottish Cup final. Celtic versus Rangers, the Old Firm, a rivalry carved into the history of this city. But on this day, football would soon be overshadowed. Scotland was about to witness one of the darkest afternoons in its sporting history. The match itself was tense and physical, played with the passion and edge only the Old Firm can produce. After 90 minutes without a goal, the cup final pushed into extra time. Then came the breakthrough. Here's McCluskey, he's through, and he's scored. George McCluskey's strike in the 108th minute won the cup, Celtic won. Rangers 0. But moments after the final whistle, the real story began. In those days, it wasn't unusual for supporters to run onto the pitch after the match, and thousands did. Celtic fans stormed the grass in celebration. Rangers fans surged forward from their end, wounded by the defeat. A witness later recalled, there were shouts, gestures, then a bottle hit the ground, and suddenly everyone was running. What began as taunting turned to charging celebration, turned to confrontation. Within seconds, supporters from both clubs collided in the middle of the pitch. Fists flew, bottles smashed, broken pieces of fencing were used as makeshift weapons. The police were overwhelmed and outnumbered. One officer described the scene as, it was like something out of a medieval battlefield. Mounted police tried desperately to force back the waves of fighting supporters, but the chaos swept across the pitch. The riot lasted only minutes, but the images shocked the nation. Politicians, the media and the public reacted with outrage. Scottish Secretary George Younger condemned it, saying, "What happened was a disgrace to football and to Scotland." The consequences were swift and severe. Booze was blamed for fueling the violence. Later that year, the government passed the Criminal Justice Scotland Act of 1980. It banned the sale of alcohol inside Scottish football stadiums, it banned bringing alcohol into grounds, and it banned drinking within sight of the pitch. A law that still stands today. Policing at Old Firm matches was transformed, segregation improved, security was tightened, pitch invasions became a thing of the past. The Scottish Football Association heavily criticised both clubs, calling the scenes a stain on our national game. The 1980 Scottish Cup final riot became a turning point, a moment when the game was forced to confront the dangers of alcohol, tribal rivalry and poor crowd control. For those who were there, the memory has never faded, and for Scottish football, that day changed everything. The riot at Hampden was more than a clash of supporters. It was a reckoning, one that shaped the future of the Scottish game.